Yeah.
Alright, 3, 2.
Hello, it's Y Toby, man. Welcome to another episode of The Y. I ain't gonna lie, this is a very special interview to me. I got one of my day ones. I got a big dog with me. A dude, like, I ain't gonna lie, we got memories, man. But please, bro, please welcome in Real Estate Mogul, Rubin, man. Hello.
Yes, sir. Real Estate Rubin, man. What's up? What up?
How you feeling today, brother?
Shit, I'm great, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. So I ain't gonna lie, we gonna have to take this shit all the way back. We taking this shit all the way to fuck back, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we taking this shit all the way back, bro.
Let 'em know.
So, man, I ain't gonna lie, I smoked my first blunt with you, nigga. I smoked my first blunt with you, my brother. You don't understand, like, my guy, like, dog, bro. We had memories, and I'll say this too, and I can honestly genuinely say this, bro.
Yeah.
You became one of my closest friends during like my second year just moving into that district, bro.
Sure,
like you became PE. You was my nigga, bro.
I'm about to say, yeah,
you was my nigga in PE, bro.
What, language arts or something like
Nigga,
that?
we had PE. Nigga, we had gym like first, second period. Rondell,
that.
everybody was in that bitch. Nigga, Convert. We had the whole world in that bitch, bro.
Hey,
like
man,
Tarvis, nigga.
Yeah,
dog, bro. Like I
That
always
was
remember
legendary.
you, legendary, bro. And you were just always so chill, so cool.
You
was a different nigga back then. I ain't gonna lie. You was a completely different nigga, bro. But tell me, bro, like you're a twin too.
Yeah.
How was your dynamic growing up, bro? Were y'all very close? Cause I mean, me and my brother weren't close growing up.
Yeah, we were close though. I ain't gonna lie, cause I got two other siblings. One,
Really?
Yeah, he's 16. My older brother, he's 16 years older than me.
Okay.
I had an older sister, she's 12 years older than me.
Wow.
And then it's just me and my twin. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So we grew up. You know, my mom, was a single parent household. You know what I'm saying? She was always working to make ends meet. So then my grandma, she raised us. So it was just always my grandma and me and my brother. You feel me? And my twin. So you know what I'm saying?
What was your favorite thing about being a twin, and what was the most annoying thing about being a twin?
Favorite thing about being a twin, I mean, it's always somebody there. Then it's like we could really switch up on people. You feel me?
Y'all niggas identical. Y'all could really fool niggas. I'm tripping. Me and my brother, we couldn't get away with it. You niggas can finesse.
Hey, we was doing that since we was like 3. We was in
That's
preschool.
hilarious.
I ain't gonna lie, for real. Like it was, but the most annoying thing is always, when they see you, where your brother at?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, bro, yo.
And you know, Toast was a popular twin. I'm like, nigga, I don't hang out with this nigga, bro.
I'm me. I don't know where he at, man.
Yup.
You feel me? I don't know where, you feel me? Even though I really do know where he's at, but I'm like,
I know what you like. He's not here, bro. Go find him. Go text the nigga
here.
some
You
shit,
feel
bro.
me? God damn.
Tell me how, I know you say your mom worked hard a lot, so you was raised by your grandma. How was that? Like, was your grandma the strict grandma, or was she the easygoing grandma? Like, what was it?
No, I ain't gonna lie. It's old school African woman. So I ain't gonna lie.
You are Liberian too.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
not playing.
She not going for nothing. You know
Not
what I'm
going.
saying? Used to make us fold our clothes. I'm talking about tire shoes. For the whole week, we would have to bring our clothes downstairs, make sure we had our whole fits, iron them up, hang them up, ready to go. Wake up, make our bed, brush our teeth. You know what I'm saying? Whole routine every day. Don't let her come upstairs. Let me tell you something. Do not let her come upstairs. And you ain't up ready? Shit.
Oh, it's up.
I feel sorry.
It's up. He said, I feel sorry.
I feel sorry for you. If it's your best bet, you get up and go and do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when I look back at it, I'm really thankful for that. Cause that
Absolutely.
Really,
You needed that discipline, that structure.
That discipline, that structure is so important, especially when you're young. You know what I'm saying? You know, these days, iPad kids,
everybody some YNs because there's none of that.
There's none of that no more.
You're right.
It's soft now. You feel me?
It's very soft.
You do anything, they want to lock you up. They want to do this. So it's like, I thank God about how we came up back then. You know, we ain't like it growing up. We was like, man, come on. Like we want to, we want to do what they doing. But now we look at it as like, we really glad that we grew up like that. You feel me? You know how these be in African household too. So you know what I'm saying?
Even in a strict ass household though, there was always a good twin and a bad twin. Which one was you, bro? Which one was you, bro? Which one was you?
You know, what they say.
I already know the answer.
You already, I'm
was
the
a
black
wild
sheep.
boy. He was a wild boy growing up. Like, y'all think I'm joking, bro. Like, I kid
They
you not.
don't know. They don't know.
I dead ass skipped school with this nigga, bro. Was it the first Friday of freshman year? Like, whatever. It was something, bro. It was some day. It was some day. This nigga was skipping all the time.
Every day.
This was the day I finally got the balls to do it. You know what I mean? You know, and guess what he took me? He took me to Wendy's. We got some Wendy's, went to Wendy's, and we smoked the blunt. My first time hitting some weed.
I got you. Come on with me, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, but bro, what I'm really proud of is, bro, you like not saying you was a bad person back then.
Yeah, for sure.
But you've made like a whole 180, gang.
Definitely.
How much can I say on this camera? Like honestly.
Say it all. Feel me? What's done is
This
done.
man, when I say he was running it up,
Man,
he was running it up doing things. I don't know we can say. We're not going to get too much into it, but he was running it up,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
How did you get involved with those activities back in the day?
I ain't gonna lie, and it's just like, I'm gonna just say this. It's more like, it was just the people who I was just around.
Yeah.
And no matter where you at, any pockets you was at. Cause we was in a good pocket. We in Gwinnett, you know what I'm saying? You would think it's not there.
It's,
but
it's there. It's there.
Any pocket is always there because that's just how society is. It's always gonna be where there's good, there's bad. It's
Of course.
just, you know what I'm saying? If it was always good, we'd be in utopia.
Yeah.
And that's not life. So it's crazy because I even think about it, I'm like, that's just who I just happen to live close to. And
Yeah.
it was, since a young age, though, I've always had big dreams. You know, I always wanted to travel. I used to be infatuated with different cultures and stuff. So it was like, when I seen these folks, they got money. They doing what they want.
put me
They
on.
just, you feel me? They having respect. It's like, dang, hold on. Like, I kind of, like,
I can do this shit.
Hold up. You know, I need in. Like, what's
Yeah.
up? You feel me? So it was just like, and that's just kind of how it be in our community, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes growing up in single parent households, if you're not really just involved in other stuff, because a lot of times the mom, she be working.
She's wrapped up. She got to bring all the money. She got to bring all the money in.
So it's just, you know,
You're just
it's
outside,
always-
and that's what you
outside,
run
and
into.
This is what you run into. You just like, man, like, I'm having what I've got, but it's always you want more. You know, as a kid, you always see people who've got the kids. Oh, they got the Jordans, they got this.
They got all them. I know. Yo, I remember them light skinned niggas walking in with all the fresh shoes
all
at
the-
Grayson.
hey,
Nigga.
hey, being
Trust me, I
African,
know.
you ain't getting none of
We
that.
had shit.
You ain't getting none of
I
that.
pulled up
You know?
my first week of school in USPA. I
Hey,
thought I
come
was
on.
fresh.
Hey,
I
and
thought I was fresh.
And they really believe they just bought you like the top of the line stuff.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nigga.
it's like coming up with that is just you had to be thankful.
Had to
You
be thankful, but we were
So
grateful
it's
at the end
we
of the
was
day, you
grateful,
know?
Definitely though. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, world is blessed. So I was always thankful. It was
So
just like,
you said I can't speak on it, right?
Yeah, you can
so
speak
like,
on it, though,
obviously, you know, my niggas was scamming. I was scamming back in the day too. You know, flipping a little stuff here and there. You know what I mean? I guess what did you learn from that? Like, was there any positives that were taken away from the outside of the money? You know what I mean?
Most definitely. I didn't know it back then, but I learned business like that because at the end of the day, you learn structure. You know, you got money, but at the end of the day, you can't just spend it all.
Can't just blow
you
it
have
all.
to bring a return because it's like you have to put something towards something else to do this, and all these different components bring back a return. And at the end of the day, it's just that's how. I actually went to school because you know I'm an accountant. I'm an accountant major. You know?
Really?
Yeah. I'm an
I didn't
accountant
know
major.
that.
Yeah, you know I got a certificate.
That nigga was
for
smart, bro.
accounting.
He just always got in trouble. He's been
I always,
smart.
you know
He
what I'm
been
saying?
smart.
Sometimes it's just I've been too smart for my own good sometimes. So I would say once I really learned that, I'm like, hold on, this kind of the way the trap worked. Matter of fact, I had got a job at Shane's Rib Shack.
Yeah.
I was 22 years old. I'll never forget. So the
Shane's
owner-
Rib Shack in Grayson?
in Grayson. You know? Come on, you know, right there in Grayson.
Yup.
Yeah, you feel me? So the manager at the time, I think his wife, I worked with her at Longhorn, and they kind of just seen my drive. So he had pulled up on me one day and was like, he wanted me to work for him. He was going to show me how to be a manager. I was like, okay, cool. So I pulled up there, and he was telling me how the store works. Like, okay, the store orders some food. You order it, and then however much money the store does, you know, that's just like the store might do $1,000 a day. Then at the end of the day, after expenses, this is what they profit. So I was like, wait, it's kind of like the trap. I was like,
Yeah, you just flip it, you reflip it what you make it.
I
Yeah.
was like, wait, this how this works? You know what I'm saying? Because back then I'm young, I'm thinking like it just goes into a central system. It's just you know I'm not knowing, but once I really learned that, so I was like, I started kind of open my mind up just a little bit though. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when I kind of got intrigued with the real estate though. You know, I seen some people who I went to school with before they were getting into it. They were talking about, hey, I'm trying to raise up like 20, 30K for some projects. It's back in 2018 when 20, 30K really meant something.
it was
You know
really
what
20,
I'm saying?
30K for real.
You
Right.
feel me? It really was something though. So I was like, man, that wouldn't kind of intrigue my mind, but it's just like I was still going through what I was going through. You know what I'm saying though? So it just
You're still stuck in your shit in your
I
trap,
was
bro.
still stuck in it because
Yeah.
it was, you know, sometimes it's just when you stuck in your ways, it's just that's how it be.
Was there a moment that was like, all right, I gotta get the fuck out this shit? I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't think I wanna do this anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this though, like in 2019, I had I was just at the height. I was just knees deep. I was just, you feel me? I had ended up getting locked up. I'm thinking I'm finna get out. Well, I ain't gonna lie, actually, off what it wasn't nothing like violent or nothing.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah.
just like, I really ended up, I had like 8 felonies, 8 misdemeanors though, and I had a warrant at the time. So and I'm on probation. You know what I'm saying? So it's 2019. So I was like, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I know I was hoping to get out, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But deep down within me, I was like,
You didn't know.
No, I knew. I was like, man, I ain't getting out, bro. I was like, man, I ain't getting out.
I ain't gonna lie. Before you continue the story, bro,
Yeah.
talk to me about that feeling, bro. Because obviously, it's just a thought, but that reality is scary as fuck. Because I remember when I got caught up for some shit like that, I was like, yo, if I lose this fucking case, nigga, my whole life is different, bro.
Yeah, I ain't
like
gonna lie.
my whole journalism degree is wasted.
I ain't
Like,
gonna lie. That's how
like
it
what was
works,
going
though.
through your head?
Okay, because that was my second time, so I kind of knew what to expect. But I'm gonna take you back to my first time.
Yeah.
We graduated in 14, so this
2014.
this was 2 years after that.
2016.
This is kind of why, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't know where I was at. This is what happened, though. So it was like 2 years. This is the beginning of 2016. Not even full 2 years after we graduate. You know, I'm doing my thing. I'm knees deep in there. I'm not even thinking about college. That's where everyone's at. So I'm like, man, this is what I'm on.
I'm running it up right now. I'm making bread. And I remember
Yeah.
you was flexing, nigga. You was
feel
flexing
me?
on the
I
grave.
was
You had the
doing
bread,
it, you
nigga.
feel
You was
me?
definitely had the shit.
So it was like, I had got locked up. Well, I was on felony probation already, but then I had got locked up just on some dumb shit, like on some dumb shit, like on some humbug. Like, so I kind of had a warrant though, so I was like dodging it. But then it was one time I'm with someone, I didn't even realize the headlights out. We drive and we see the police car over there. They hit the lights on us. I was like,
Fuck, yeah.
my heart went down my stomach, and really my ass. You feel me? I was like, damn. They pull us over though, you know what I'm saying? So he just like, he get us out the car, he get the book bag, he's like, shit. He's like, whose is it? So, you know, me being a real, you know what I'm saying, like how I am, I'm like, man, that's me, you feel me? Like, I really shouldn't have though back then, but
What was how much was in there? Like,
it was just like it was a half a pound, it was half a bag, and like, you know, 13 pills back then.
hey,
you
bro,
know what I'm saying?
over a zip over here, you're fucked. So this nigga said half a pound, way too calmly, bro. Way too calmly.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? This, you feel me? So, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, when they put me in the cuffs and I was in Connery, so I was Rockdale County Jail. When I was going in, I'll never forget. I looked up at the sky before I walked in the jail. I was like, damn, it's the last time I'm finna see this shit. I walked inside.
That's heartbreaking, dog. Oh my
Damn,
God.
you know what I'm saying? So it was just my first time. So I was going through. I had bonded out of that, but the other warrant I had, that was like down south, like near Savannah. You feel me? Some real racist, like.
So they had to go. They sent you down there.
I didn't think they was coming, but I ain't gonna lie.
They came in yet, bro.
came
They
so
don't play.
fast. That's when it really got real, though. I ain't gonna lie. So the whole 3-hour drive, I'm looking out the window. I'm just like, I don't know what's gonna
happen down
I'm
there.
20 years old. You feel me?
That's
I'm saying,
crazy, dog.
You feel me? You know, we was in Grayson for the majority of the part. So I've been in the city like that. But I'm like, yo, like my folks is all the way over here.
Nigga, you have no. Yeah, they
feel
can't
me?
help you.
They can't save me. So I'm just riding. I'm just like, damn, like it's just becoming real. So you know, but one thing about it is like I never looked defeated, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I always just held my head up. So I was walking in there. I'm just going through what I'm going through, but I'm hoping. I'm like, man, they gonna let me out. I'm like, they gonna let me out because they always did before.
Yeah.
But this one time they had to show me when my lawyer, she was pushing for like a rehab program. She was trying to wag something, but I almost got it. But the DA was like,
not going.
He stood up and was like, Your Honor, he got locked up with a half a pound of weed and 13 Xanax. We don't believe he's a drug user. We believe he's a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. And then my lawyer, she looked at me, she's like, it's over. You won, you know what I'm saying? And that just like put like the dagger in my heart. I was like, bruh, you feel me? So the judge like such and such, this. Well, I find you violated probation. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. All I heard was 2 years. I'm just like, what? Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, bruh.
Take me, I ain't gonna lie, because I always see that moment on TV. You know what I
feel
mekind?
me?
When they tell you 10 years,
You feel
5
me?
years,
You feel me?
3 years, a year and a day.
Yeah, you
what
feel
was
me?
your reaction when they set it up?
I just came numb. I'm just like, what? Like, what? Are you serious? So it was just like, it didn't even really kick in. So I just went back. So I got back to the dorm. I just sat in my bunk. I'm just like,
So,
bruh, I'm like, these niggas just.
this niggas really did this.
I was like, these niggas really just get this. I'm not going home. I'm like, they said something about like it was supposed to be a program or something. But I'm like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie. It was some mental health niggas I was doing with though. So I'm still just going through it. I'm in the room with them niggas. One of them niggas like, Bitch, we go to prison. I'm just like,
I slap the shit out you right now. I ain't trying to go to prison with you.
Damn, you feel me? I'm just going through all that at 20 years old. So I'm just like, damn, like, it became real then. I ain't dealing with me that fast because they told me it was like a 6-month wait. So out of nowhere, it's like a month later, they just called me one night. They locking niggas down early, but then they left my door open. So niggas like, oh shit, you might ship out. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you mean I might ship out? So he just come back in my door. All right, then let's pack it up. You shipping out. I'm just like.
So that means you're going from jail to prison.
You going to prison, you know what I'm saying? You know, in Georgia, yeah, you going to Jackson.
That's what it is?
Jackson, Georgia, called Georgia Diagnostic Classification Prison. You know the Jackson State Prison, yes.
What state is that? I mean, what city is that in, I guess, or?
It's in Jackson, Georgia.
Okay.
It's Butts County.
Butts County, okay.
Now, if you know, like.
Racist is a bitch.
Nah.
It's not?
That's the jungle when you going in there. That's for real. That's the big house. You ain't no little boy shit in there.
So good. Let's get into that. Peel back the layers, bro. Yeah. Like, what is it really like in prison, bro? Honestly.
Like,
is it chill? Is it as dramatic as they make on the TV shows? Is niggas fighting every day? Niggas trying you every day? What is it?
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah,
damn.
I ain't gonna lie. It's what you make it though. So if they see you free pick, oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? They get everything.
As in, like they think you easy, like you like work, like you ain't gonna stand up for yourself type shit.
Somebody gonna pull up on you. Somebody's gonna pull up on you. Like they gonna do it. You ain't gotta worry. Like you don't gotta. If it happens,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. So you know you gotta handle.
So you're gonna fight. You're gonna fight. So you
better off. You better fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't do it that one time,
niggas gonna try you for the rest of your time.
For the rest of the time, you ain't finna have nothing. Everything you had, they finna have.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? So.
When did it, I guess, like, obviously you're probably sad for a little bit. Did it ever turn into like really, like, you know, I'm going to use this time to better how long did it take to get to that state? Like, were you sad, upset, angry for a couple months? How did it work out for you? How did your time play out? I'm
going to say this, because it was like two different bits that kind of affected me. My first time was more like I'm sad. I'm just like, I'm trying to get through it. I'm hoping I'm going to get out. Yeah, I went through a little sweet camp. It was dumb sweet. I ain't gonna lie. It felt like a college, man. Walking the dog, the grass cut. We playing the video games.
What?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. At first, it was too sweet. It was too. I ain't learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't learned my lesson.
That's real though. I ain't gonna lie. You're man enough to. That's real. That's real.
It was too sweet. You feel me? It was times that we just smoking. We just have. I'd look down. I'm like, wait. I'm locked up right now.
Right, this don't even feel like jail type shit.
Hell nah, but the first time, the second time.
And that's Jackson's second time.
Nah, the first, anybody go through Jackson, that's diagnostic, you feel me? So you there for like a month, they gonna send you where you going. Where I was at was Alberta, you know what I'm saying? That's where all the young niggas at, you feel me? Where I was at, nothing but young niggas. So we was about the same age, everybody's first time, so it wasn't nothing. Now the second time though, I was in Walton County, Loganville, Monroe.
Monroe?
Yeah, I was.
They got a jail out there? A prison out there?
No, that was in the county jail first. I got locked up out there.
Got you.
I ain't gonna lie, I was locked up out there so long. I was in the county jail for like 18 months.
Shut the fuck up, dog.
I swear on everything.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd hate to get locked up in Monroe because them niggas is racist as a bitch.
I ain't gonna lie.
Them niggas are coming for you, bro.
Now, when that happened to me, that shit hurt because I was like, oh my gosh, I just did this. I'm just out here.
Yeah.
I'm in
bumblefuck, bro. Like these niggas.
I heard stories about it. And I'm just like, bruh, now my ass out this motherfucker. And it was just like, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough because off rip, you locked down 24 hours out the day, off rip, out the gate. I ain't
what?
You heard 24 hours, but the way they structure it, they can get away with it because it's so crazy. You might come out, everything's 4 hour blocks. You come out 8 to 4. No, I mean, 8 to 4. 8 to 12.
8 to 12.
You locked down at 12, you not coming back out that door.
Till 8 a.m. the next day.
12:30 the next day.
Oh, hell no.
And the next day, when you come out 12:30, you ain't come out that door till 4:30. Because you go up in at 4. You feel me? Every time you go in, it's 24 hours before you come back out.
Fuck no. And that's not how it's supposed to be.
That's just how it is. That's the whole jail. That's how it is. You feel me? So off rip, that was like the hardest thing I've been through. I'm like, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I just couldn't see it in.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, I don't know. You feel me?
So how is it like when I guess it's getting towards the end of your sentence? They move you to like a halfway house or what goes on exactly?
You just go out. You feel me? Because like towards the end of my sentence though, I had eventually after like a year and a half, after like what, Because you
You did disappear for a while. I'm happy I now hear the story because I was like, I did not see this thing and then you just popped out of the blue. I'm like,
how it was. I had got stuck in there during COVID too. You feel me? Yeah, it was crazy.
Hell
yeah,
nah,
I ain't gonna lie,
bro.
it was crazy. You feel me? I went up through there though. You know what I'm saying? They say, you feel me? Like, I got stuck in there during COVID. I couldn't get in court. They shut everything down. You feel me?
Okay, now it's making sense. Now it's making
Court,
sense.
they
when
shut
held you
everything
like
down.
that,
They couldn't shit. Everything was just slow motion though. So
and then I guess you were talking to your judge through Zoom, or how was it?
Yeah, through Zoom. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was in the county so long. So by the time I finally went to court, I had been there 15 months. It took me another 3 months to ship out. I went to Jackson. I had they gave me 3 years. Off 3 years.
But you had time served, like
and parole. With parole, you do about about 33 to 50% of your time or something like that. So they had me right at like 20 months or something. So it was like I went to Jackson October. My month to come home was January though. So, but during that bid, I was like, I had so much time to think. Yep. I'm in the room, you know what I'm saying? I'm just had time to think.
So you was plotting.
I'm plotting, you know what I'm saying? That's why one thing about it, everything that happened to me out here is intentional. Because, you know what I'm saying, I had that time to think. I sat down and wrote it. You feel me? It's like, and that's why it's so important to actually sit there and
plot your shit out.
Write your shit down, what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said they want to do this. It's never just going to happen. You're never going to run into it. You know what I'm saying? It has to intentionally happen. So you got to sit down and say, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? And then when you actually stick to that, because everybody said everybody can write it down. So if you actually do what they do, take
that's the word
action,
right there.
You know what I'm saying? If you actually do it, take steps towards it, and it ain't never gonna be perfect. Everybody's scared to fail.
Absolutely.
You never is gonna get better if you don't fail. You gotta fail forward. You feel me? And that's one thing I've been big on. So during that time I was just sitting there and it was crazy how I even got out. I wasn't even supposed to get out though. I was supposed to do a whole another 2 years though. But basically because how COVID was, I guess when they let me out, the other county, they didn't come get me. So I still had a warrant when I got out. But I ended up getting that situated, but it was just my time to get out. Because I got out right there during 2021. You know what I'm saying? Everything was just, that was the high. You feel me? When they had stimulated the economy. You feel me? You know
they put all these money. Trump was giving all the money up.
They was just, you feel me? So I got out at the right time. I just, I started working. That's the main thing. Because everybody these days skip the fact that they got to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody want to have their way. But it's so important to understand where you got to, you feel me? If you don't have nothing, if you starting from the very bottom, the basics, you got to go get the job. You feel me? So I did that. I did it for a little minute until I had enough money to put into what you stuff I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Was it a hard readjustment when you first got out? Because nigga, the world done shut down. It's a whole new damn world by the time you came out, wasn't it?
This was the hardest it had ever been though. It was the first time I ever hopped out with no money. I had a kid too, because it was just like, you feel me?
Yeah.
He was, that's a whole nother story. Just, I had responsibilities.
Yeah.
I had a car.
You got a lot of shit you had to pay for.
My license was suspended. You feel me? I'm like, man, this is crazy. But I just kept at it instead of just like, man, this is just, oh my God, I need somebody to help me. I'm like, nah. I did get some help from some people, but I was intentional about it. Okay, I gotta take this class to get my license back. Okay, boom. I gotta pay this to get my to get my insurance. I gotta make sure I'm working these amount of hours because I gotta keep this paid up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's just kind of always how I went about things. Though I went about things very intentional, and I learned that while that time I spent incarcerated. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you transition? You got the job fresh out of jail. You got a job, to start stacking your money a little bit. How were you able to transition into real estate? Or how did you get into real estate? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I got out 2021. This is probably by like 2023 or something. I started hearing about investing because I never knew. I was just like, here, you gotta invest. So I'm like, how does one invest? So I'm on YouTube.
Yeah. I
see a podcast one time. This what's that dude? Finesse's Only Club. It was on Rich and Unemployed. I swear on everything. That's what inspired me though. I'm listening to. I seen one. Her name was Princess Dior. It said the queen of turning liabilities into assets. So I'm just like, I'm like, what? So I hear it. They talking about, oh, she got the car. She put it on Toro. She make money on that. So I'm like, yo, why didn't I think of that? You feel me? I'm like, that kind of opened my mind. I heard someone talk about some invest fest. So I was like, she asked him, did you go to InvestFest? He's like, nah, such and such, but the name stuck with me. So I had looked at it the next year, but because of just everything was going on at the time, my living situation, I had to move back in with my folks.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I ain't gonna worry about it. But then the next year, I had ended up, doing my thing. That's when I moved to the city when I was in Buckhead. You know what I'm saying?
That's when we connected again.
Yeah, you feel me? So I was out there, and then one of my homies, he called me. He's like, "Yo, such and such InvestFest coming up." So I was like, you know what? I thought about it. I was like,
let me go to this shit.
I told myself, I was like, last time I ain't have it, but I looked around. I'm just chilling in my own spot. Everything's just good. I'm like, I don't got no excuses.
Let me
bro.
go.
I'm like, shit,
let me see what the shit's about. What's hitting up?
Boom. So I went. I got the ticket. You feel me? I'm kind of like, I don't know nothing. I ain't, you feel me, the most legit nigga. I don't know nothing about it. I don't even know how to speak their language, but I'm just like, I know this is where I need to be because you know what I'm saying.
That's what's on my heart to do.
This
So that's
is
where
what's
I'm
on
gonna
my
go.
heart because I had been doing my thing so long. I had wanted to change. You feel me? I literally was like, I was tired. I'm tired of being in the streets. I used to sit there. I ask myself, I'm like, yo, how does one invest? I used to Google it. You feel me? I used to look up my videos on YouTube. That's how you feel me? I used to wonder how to get out the streets though. So I'm in InvestFest. You feel me? I'm hearing them speaking. I never forget the last day. I'm in the little main section. Steve Harvey about to talk. So I'm chilling. They got the VIP section. One of the security guards, he's like, hey, I got some seats up in VIP. So I was like, shit. You know me. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm finna go there. You feel me? So I'm sitting there chilling. So everybody started coming in. I'm like, I'm off to the side. I'm like, man, fuck that, man. I'm going to the front.
Yeah.
Go to the front. I just sit there. Now that was the first time in my life I had ever been around folks who had more money than me. You feel me? Because I'd always had more. Well, I got some.
That ticket is $5,000. You can afford that shit. You got some fucking money. You get into
you,
InvestFest.
You
Shit.
feel me? I seen, girl, look, Supermodel, Louis V purse. You know what I'm saying? Dudes, Louis
Everybody
V
just
fit,
look like money
they
type
look
shit.
like money. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh shit.
That's what I need to be on.
No, I'm saying, I'm like, man, these niggas got this shit for real. But you feel me? I'm doing my thing. So I'm like, if someone talk to me, I don't know what to tell them because I'm like, you feel me? So I was like, all right, man, you feel me? I'm just listening to talk. Oh, you feel me? I don't want nobody to talk to me though. So dude, I see some people come on my road. So I'm just like, bro, here this shit go, bro. So dude, of course, they sit down. Dude come sit next to me. So I'm like, bro, why the fuck do you always got to sit next to me? I don't know why. I just have this thing. I don't be liking when people sit next to me because it's just,
It throws you off like, you a little too close,
honestly,
gang.
What it be think, honestly, that's more of like, I be kind of known. It's kind of dimming my own light in a sense because I be known, but I just don't be wanting that attention.
Yeah.
Or I didn't then, you feel me? Because it was like,
You weren't used to it.
I wasn't used to it, you feel me? So, bro, he had told me like, shit, you feel me? Like, what's up, bro? Like, what you be on? So I was like, of course. I'm like, shit. I was in school. I'm like, I'm an accounting major. He's like, okay, yeah, so I'm a real estate developer. I'm like, man, shit. I like, man, you feel me? I wanted to get in real estate, but they told me because I was on probation, I couldn't do it. So he's like, because they did tell me when I got out. Well, before I got locked in 2019, that's when I really got inspired to do real estate. But I got locked up. So when I got out, I called them. They was like,
you can't do it
with a felony, you feel me, to get a license. So I was always like, all right, when I'm off probation, I'm going to go back and do it, you feel me? So when he had told me that, I was like, yeah, I wouldn't do it, but you feel me, I got a felony. I'm on probation. He's like, man, that shit don't matter, bro. I'm like, for real? He's like, bro, nah, like, trust me, bro. Like, I got you. He was just so like, I'm like, all right, you feel me? So I'm talking to him the whole time. I'm talking to him. So he's like, yeah, you feel me? Like, bro, you just pay me. Well, you feel me? You feel me? You pay me. God, just like, I told him I had some bread to invest.
Yeah.
I ain't know what to do, but I just had some bread. But I'm just like, I'm here because you feel me?
I feel like that's where I needed to be.
That's where I need to be. So he's like, bro, if you really serious, I got you. So I'm just like, I'm going back and forth. Like, he told me that. I got his number, and then I left. He lived in Virginia. He didn't even live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But he would just be in Atlanta. So he hit me. I told him I'm going to pay him. But I'm like, I don't want to cash up. I don't want to Zelle because I'm like, man, I don't want it to be a scam.
Yeah, if I don't get it back, I'm going to be tight, nigga. Yeah.
Tight. But then I'm even calling my cousin. I'm like, shit, what you think I should do? She's like, oh, no, don't do it. It's a scam. It's a scam. I'm like, so I asked her, I'm like, shit, so what should I do? Then she's like, shit, you should just save it. And I was right then and there, I was like, I know I can't listen to you because I've been doing this.
I've been saving my whole life, but it ain't get me where I need to be.
Where I need to be. I'm like, fuck, if I get burned, like, fuck, I got to see what's going on. You feel me? So
took the risk.
I took the risk. You feel me? I don't even like. You see this? I got this tag right here. You feel
Risk
me?
taker, hello.
Risk taker, for
Yes,
real.
sir.
I took it though. So I was like, he was in Atlanta. I was like, yo, just meet me over here at the Juicy Crab. But I still was like, I ain't going for nothing. Something got to trace back to me giving this nigga this.
Of course.
So you feel me? I went to the bank. I got a cashier's check. You feel me? I was like, bro, I'm not going.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
nothing,
smart as
bro.
fuck.
You feel me?
That was
I
smart as
like,
fuck because you gonna have to put it into account
You
and
feel
you're gonna
me?
see exactly where it's deposited.
Like,
Smart.
bro, I was like, something got. I'm not
Smart.
going for nothing. So I gave him that shit, and then I ain't gonna cap. He kept to his word. What he did, he showed me he set me up with his team. He set me up with his system. You know what I'm saying? He showed me how to pull the list. He kind of essentially built my business up.
Yeah.
You feel me? And he mentored me.
He showed you the ropes and he helps to put it together for you.
I'm talking
put the
like
system together.
Put it together. He went above and beyond for me. Just really just like, you feel
And you said this was 5 racks, or how much was the investment?
5 racks. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
And then
That's
it was
good.
just like, he went so far as like he got on the phone with some of these people acting like me just to show me how it's done. You feel me? So he ended up.
He really showed love. He really worked. He really
did
put
his
in the work
thing,
for
though.
that.
And then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I netted on the deal. I netted like $19K on that shit on my first deal, my first real estate deal. I ain't know nothing. I was only in it 4 months. I netted
That's the type of flip
19K.
you're supposed to make.
You
That's
feel
the
me?
flip. And now it's like, nigga, I did this once. I'm gonna do this shit 10 times.
Come on,
Yup.
y'all
Yup.
know me though. You feel me? So that's kind of like really like what be my purpose though. You feel me? It's like if you say my why, it's more so like I'm doing this shit just for niggas like me. Cause the whole time I'm thinking when I'm seeing this shit, I'm just like, bruh, if I had known about this shit,
I would have been done it.
I would have been done it. All this shit, I'm wasting time getting locked up just trying to flip money. I'm like, and what these folks doing, they're not spending half as much as I'm doing. They're not taking
Not
no
risking the risk to get in trouble.
They're on the phone with these folks,
Yup.
and these folks is making way more money than me, and it's crazy. I haven't even known about this for 2 years.
Yeah,
You feel me? So I'm just sitting there like, if other niggas could even know it's possible though, you feel me? I ain't gonna say niggas, I'm gonna say other black men. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
If they can really know it's possible, because a lot of
They
us,
do it. A lot of
you
niggas
feel
don't
me?
think they could do
Well,
it.
they don't think they can do it.
They don't have the information, the
They don't have
resources to even
information.
do it.
That's it. You feel me? So it's like I feel like I went to figure it out, and it's like, shoot, if a nigga want to know, a nigga wants something else, somewhere where he can actually not have to look over his back. Absolutely. When he really just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can always put something together.
I love that. So how do you plan to share that knowledge? Are you going to teach a course, have a course? Are you going to sign people up or do what bro did for you? Give me the money.
You know what I'm saying? Most definitely I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm still, I want to get dialed in all the way. Because I don't want to be like,
you don't want to play with nobody at all. Like, I want this shit to be as smooth as it was for me when I do it.
Exactly, though. So I want to have it actually set up towards like this, how I can walk you through it all the way. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no questions because we can be like, oh, he ain't do this. Because y'all know me. You feel me? It always got to be straight business with me.
Absolutely.
You feel me? I always want to do the wrong thing. I don't want nobody to say, oh, I did this. I want to do it. Because that ain't even my character.
Don't put no smut on my name, man.
Never. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even me, though. So it's just like, that's really what it's about. It's really just giving back the information. Because, you know what I'm saying?
Someone gave important to me. I'm important to someone else.
That's it. You feel me? That's the only thing my bro told me. He's like, shit, just pass it down. You feel me? That's what it is, though. You feel me?
So when we talk a year from now, where do you plan to be? Where do you think your real estate business will be? Where is Rubin Dennis going to be?
A year from now, I know for sure because right now I'm wholesaling right now. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, like, the goal is to level up, though. So I know in the next year, eventually, to do, like, the fix and flip, then you feel me, then you want to go development. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like,
that's the big, like, developing like a hotel or like an apartment or a complex. Or
the complex, you know what I'm saying? Or you just ground up home, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to move too fast, though, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, sometimes I do be like, oh, I should do this, I should do this, but that's the importance of having a mentor.
Absolutely. A good mentor is every fucking thing.
You feel
Absolutely.
Because why I really mess with him, because he's a nigga like me, you feel me? Like,
he a nigga too, like,
you feel me? But he just
same background, grew up like me,
That's why he really fucked me, because he really said I was serious, though. And you feel me? I'm sure, because I know a lot of folks say they want to do this, but they don't really be serious. But I was really serious about the change, though, you feel me? So that's just what it is, man. That's why I say I'll just always report back into niggas like how he poured into me.
Dope. So, Rubin, you a twin. You know what I mean? You've had your past, but you've switched shit around. You know what I mean? Now you're a real estate developer. You've always been a cool guy. Always been a funny guy. Why are you you?
I'm me because no matter what life threw at me, I always came out on top. You know what I'm saying? Even though what I had to go through, I went through there by myself. I didn't have to clean to nobody. I wouldn't have to act like I was nothing that I wasn't, just to make it through. Just me, just being me. I'm God's child. You feel me? So it's just, I pray to the Lord. He just, you feel me? He guided my steps, and it been working for me. You know what I'm saying? So once you see it, I say you get proof of concept. That's just what made me.
Execution though.
Execution though, that's kind of what kind of just built me, just taking advantage, you know what I'm saying, moving fast and then not looking back, not hesitating, not questioning nothing, just executing. Having a good heart too though, because at the same time, everybody knows it ain't just about me having everything though, you feel me? I always want everybody around me, I want them to be straight, and if I can be a part of that, I'll always do that.
Fire. So I guess my next question is like, what's your biggest motivation now? Like today, would you say?
My biggest motivation now is my kids, know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's just like, it ain't even about me no more, cause
someone depends on me.
You feel me? Y'all know me though. Sometimes I be wanting to crash. I be like, sometimes I be at like, I had to kept myself sometimes. I'm like, you know what? Like, sometimes I look at them, it's just like, dang, you feel me? Like,
this me right here, nigga. I gotta get this nigga together. I gotta get him right.
It's just like shit. Like, if I ain't here, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's
That's
just
real.
like, you feel me? I gotta make sure. So that's why I just move differently now. Anytime I'm just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't me. That's not where I'm going. You feel me? That's not conducive to the goal that I have set, and I'm just not even gonna involve myself in it.
That's real. Man, I just want to say I do appreciate you for taking the time to sit with me, man. Real Estate Rubin, man. Please tell everybody where we can keep up with you, where we can get some game from you from, and all that.
Y'all follow me on Instagram, man. Real Estate Rubin, man. That's it. Y'all follow me. I'm on there. I'm active. Y'all shoot me a DM. Y'all got a house. You know anybody, your mom, brother, auntie, sister, daddy, inherited, finna lose it, pre-foreclosure, you just don't want it, you want a cash offer in 30 days or less, y'all shoot me a DM, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of the people who act funny. I respond, you know what I'm saying? I look forward to connecting with everybody. So yeah,
man,
that's it.
Toby, Real Estate Rubin.
Yes, sir.
Hello.